Let's bring in the third member of our Bears Game Day Live crew, Cassie Carlson, and she has the Any Given Hyundai Bear Necessities. Good morning, Cassie.
Good morning, Lou and Big Ant. Well, you were talking about Theo Benedict, who's getting ready to make his first NFL start. He said this week he has been waiting for this opportunity to prove that he belongs. There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to him because he's an undrafted free agent, came out of British Columbia, but this coaching staff has applauded his work ethic and especially how he shows up in practice each and every day. And that's what put him in the left tackle competition midway through training camp. And now this offensive line didn't give up a single sack last week against the Cowboys. It was the first time in Caleb Williams' NFL career where he wasn't sacked in a game, and we saw how he was able to operate in the pocket. After that game, Ben Johnson complimented his ability to get up to the line of scrimmage quicker, and Caleb Williams talked about he's trying to be more process-driven rather than results-driven. He said at this point in his career, he knows if he takes that approach, the results are going to follow, whether it be his eyes, his footwork, going through progressions. Those are all things he's trying to work on. Now, the other part of the relationship between Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams is just simply getting to know one another. Caleb Williams said he and his head coach meet multiple times a week one-on-one, where they're studying together, they're watching film, even just getting to know each other and who they are off the field. Ben Johnson has been around plenty of coaches in his time in the NFL, and he said he's taken bits and pieces from each of the ones that he thought were really good about why he felt like they were successful with the quarterback they were paired with. And he said the biggest thing he's taken away is that they tell the quarterback not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear. He is there to challenge Caleb Williams, tell him what he needs to do, be disciplined, and push him as much as he can. And he said the rest and the results are just going to follow. He said when there's silence, that leaves a lot of room for interpretation, and he feels like that's when things start to go wrong between a head coach and a quarterback. And although they are still early on in their relationship of getting to know one another, Ben Johnson has said multiple times that Caleb Williams' approach is exactly what it needs to be, and they are very early on in this relationship, but he already feels so strongly about the quarterback and who he is as a player, looking to make that next step and show continuity here in Vegas this afternoon.